Hello, everyone. I am Magdala Ramirez, and I'm so happy to be with you today. Today, we're going to be talking about this powerful wave that we are 13 days, an energy that it will teach us how to step away from the predator and victim situation. There has been, for such a long, long time, a way of living that everything has been about the predator and the victim. Countries getting invaded, so many killings, so many wars and destruction, so much of the system imposing those ways in the people getting hurt, and people that it is hurt is going to hurt others. Yet people that begins to see their healing are going to heal others. There has been this call, especially about women. And today we're going to talk about that call and what is it and how it works and how it is this incredible power that it is going everywhere in the world. As a woman, you are being trained to be a victim by the system. You were trained at a very early age that women, it needed to be trained. It needed to be protected from the predators. A woman needed to feel constantly that she's in danger and thinking that she needs to be not into her own power. So the woman felt for a long time that they were victims, and you were. I'm not denying this. So many things has happened, and it is happening in many governments everywhere in the world about women. Women didn't know her power. Women didn't understand how to use their feminine power. And then here comes the mother. And the great mother begins to speak with the women everywhere in the world. And in every line that she said, it is reminding the women to use their own power. It is reminding the women who they are and what's going on. The power, it is not coming from the outside. It is really coming from within. And it is coming from within as long as you truly hear that voice inside of you. A voice that she has been telling you that you're not a victim. That the understanding of a predator, it is very, very important. And what happened with a predator? Yes, it has been. I haven't met any woman from everywhere in the world that has not been in some kind of abuse. It is a way of living from a patriarchal system because that's the way of keeping the people wounded. That woman is going to have children that they're going to be wounded. And someone along the line needs to say, okay, we need to stop this. And understand that realization of the self. It is not time what it heals, but it is love what it heals. That means that when you are one with the one that created you, that healing is possible. That healing is a big understanding of who you are. Many times, the women become their own predator. There is all these thoughts that they are so judgmental and that they are very much your worst enemy. You became that worst enemy at one point, thinking that you needed to be punished, that you needed to be judged, because that's how the system put those thoughts in you. They taught you that you don't really exist, that you are second-degree citizen or third-degree citizen, and you believe it. And when you believe in something, that's how it's gonna be. Now, here comes the mother, and she is showing us a different way. You don't need to be the victim nor the predator. You can go and step outside and observe what's going on deep inside of you. I know that there is this big spiritual work monitoring your thoughts, monitoring your emotions without becoming your emotions. You need to comprehend deep inside that your experiences does not define you. It's about what you learn from it, what you are able to step forward from those experiences and understand a deeper meaning about who you are. That's how you get out of that victim and predator situation. When people feel that victimhood, the stories are being repeated over and over and over again, feeling that you're stuck in a trauma that happens. Time does not truly exist. And you can change the version of whatever situation that has happened to you, that it is happening right now, or that it will happen, because time does not exist. The understanding of watching your thoughts, that thoughts that they were imposed on you, that it doesn't belong to you. Thoughts that you catch up going into a store and people were thinking about that, and suddenly you come out with weird thoughts. They're not yours. You need to understand and learn how to control your thoughts. Focus. Focus on what do you truly want. And where are you? You don't need to repeat those thoughts over and over again. Your emotions, everything has been labeled for you, and the truth is that there are many other emotions that they are not labeled. When you see those emotions, you can detach. You're not that. It might be that you're feeling sad in this moment, but it is in this moment. You don't need to do a life sentence because of it, or that you're angry. And it is very okay to feel absolutely everything. But it is not okay to stay there. You need to make it flow. Emotions is the water. It is the rivers. It is the spring that never ends. And using your emotions, the energy that you generate by it, to go into the next step, it is imperative. The ancestors talk about go in the middle of the river. Don't try to hold on into things, because that's where you stop the flow. And water that it is not moving, it does get corrupted. Water that it is flowing, it gets clear. And it is up to you to let go from all these experiences that you have in order to find the middle, the place where you don't see yourself as the victim nor the predator. And that is love. Yes, it is very, very true that the system is designed to destroy you. The patriarchal system is designed to destroy you. They only accept whoever are theirs. And you thought for a long time, how do you are gonna do this? How do you're gonna see this? How you can change? You accept what the system defines you constantly. This is how it is to be a mother, to be a woman, to be a sister, to be a daughter. And it is a job description constantly. A wife, everything. They write it right there for you to follow the rules. They say women know their place and it is behind the men. You need to follow the men. And that's how you thought that that's how it is life. When they say follow the men, you're going to follow whatever thoughts come into being instead of seeing this incredible power within yourself when you're bonded with the one that created you. That it is not about following the mind, but to know better. You are the one that knows. And because you are the one that knows, you are able to change any perception of reality. The system inflicted fear, the fear of changes. Yet in a woman, you understand the changes. You have your moon time. You realize the changes constantly. You are the change. Where do you want to change? What is it? Men are not the enemy. Yes, it is true that in many societies there is this entitlement. There is the situations that men have because they were trained by their own mothers that they didn't know these teachings. It will be good if men can be with women that it is so powerful that it will guide them the way, because it is the heart that wants that leads now, not the mind. Your physical body, it is prepared to do amazing things. Your beingness, your true human being, it is so powerful that it is actually divine. Human beings are divine. How do you get there? How do you understand these parts in yourself? The only way that you can understand these parts in yourself is listening. Listening to the one that created you, that it is guiding the way. You see, the Great Mother is not bully. The Great Mother is not about judgment. The Great Mother is not about size either, like taking side. Everything on her is about balance. And everything for her is about the highest good of everyone, and you are included. Everything for her, it is about love, because she is love, and so are you. And when you realize that you are love, you stop begging for love. That was a huge programming from the system. You realize that it doesn't matter what is the relations. You understand that all the relations are happening within yourself. And when you change the perception of those relations within yourself, everything changes in the outside. The mother is about truth. Can you be truth to yourself? Can you be raw to yourself? Direct and to the point, without justifications, without the victimhood that you thought that you were, and understanding that responsibility. Watch yourself like a hawk, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Open your senses at all times. Your senses are many. You have this incredible power. If you have been listening to us and following us in this radio talk, in every radio talk, it's giving you a new power. It's reminding you a new power that you can use at all times. You have your allies that support that beautiful, true human being that you are. You're getting your power and your source of energy from nature, from beauty, from the great mother within yourself, from everything that it is all around. Where that power is going. What is it in you that you give your power away because that was the whole programming of the victimhood? How do you reclaim your power when you have been victim and bring it together? Don't become what you hate the most. Don't become that predator. Don't go after them. The system wants you to fight. The system wants you to keep on being engaged so you can stay in that dimension of predators and victim. The truth is that no one has power over you. You can bring back your power when you declare it and ask for it. Your power that it was stolen from you, from all these situations, and then how you're going to use it. You want to use it to go into the next step. You want to use it to get out of the game of victims and predators. You want to use it in that way because you're not participating in that patriarchal system that has been hurting so many people for a very, very, very long, long time ago. See how the system is inside of you so you can eradicate the situation in here. Remember that we do have priestess ceremony, and that is from May 4th to May 9th. Send us an email if you want to come. It is a very powerful ceremony. We have sweats, we have the teachings, we have the sisterhood. We have so many things to offer. Let us know. We have a school online to teach you how to make the work for yourself. Because the only one that you need to reach is you. Understand how it is that place within you when you don't participate in a system that it has been doing all these things to the people. There is all these changes that it needs to be done in order to understand that your true body is a body of light. The ancestors have different techniques that the warriors and the warrioress were using to overcome all these forces inside of you that it needs to be put in place and aligned with the one that created you. Download our Messages from the Great Mother, an app in your phone. She wants you to remember at all times that she is with you with a message that it is in perfect synchronicity in what it is the situation with you. A unique message. Thank you for your work. Tlatsokomate, Tlatsokomate, Tlatsokomate. I am you. I am Magdala.